Welcome back. We got a 2007 Hyundai Santa Fe, front wheel drive, needs tie rod, inner tie rod ends. I'm going to do a tie rod end on this. Alright, gotta get at this. So in order to get to that, gotta undo the outer here, down the bottom. So I can show you that. Right down here. See what we got. So we're going to take this brake caliper off and the mounting bracket just to get it out of the way, make things easier. Make things easier for us. 17 millimeter, I believe, for the caliper mounting bolts. I'm going to try to back this pad off a little bit. Just push the piston in a little bit. Just so when I go to put it back on, it'll be easier to put on. Get a little gap in there. See if I can get that in there. Not tearing things up. Yeah, a little bit should be a little easier to get back on there. 17 wobble, I think. Right, we'll see. Just gonna reach in here, go down here and undo this mounting bolt. Yep. See if I can get better luck with moving this by hand now. Probably not. Yeah, there it goes. Just turn that out. Okay. Hang the caliper up here out of the way. And the mounting bracket. Just put them both up here. Nothing really exciting, that's for sure. Alright, that's what I wanted to get at. Hopefully you can see that. I can't tell. Can you see that? Yeah. I'm going to undo that cotter pin. Undo the outer tie rod end. This comes off easy. I'll take that off. Yep, I'll just get that out of your way. You don't have to take this off, but just take it off to get it out of the way. Makes it a little easier to see it. Try to get you some light. I'm outside. Like I said, I'm outside. Makes lighting even harder, believe it or not, being outside. So we'll just take a cotter pin. I just had this off because just replaced the hub on this side. The bad wheel bearing. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to show you that. Videotape that one. Straighten that cotter pin out a little bit here. Make it a little easier on myself. Yep, there we go. I'll just pull it out. It's virtually brand new. 19 millimeter, I believe is what that is. So, yep. Set that back on there for a minute. Now, before I pull that out, I'm going to reach back in here. Hopefully you can see that. It's hard for me to see. And I'm going to undo this lock nut. We need to get that off of there because we're going to have to take this whole outer tie rod end off to get at this inside joint. Let me get a wrench on the flat out here to hold this. I don't know if you can see this or not. I hope you can. Let's see if we can break this loose. Hold one and break the other. A little tight. A little bit on the tight side. There it goes. Not too bad. Let's turn them. There we go. Now just was turning the whole inner, but just broke loose. So we'll just back that off a little bit so it's not locked up. Now we gotta get this loose. Hit what it goes through, not it. There it goes. Easy enough. And I'll show you why. We know I've had this apart already, so I know why it's bad. And hopefully you'll be able to hear this. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I'm pushing in and out on that inner tie rod end, and it's clicking, moving. I can feel it actually moving in the joint. The joint's worn out. So that's why we're going to replace it. We got to get this boot off out of with just a pair of pliers, needle nose pliers. Unclip that, and then we'll go to the inner. Hoping you can see this. I'll reach up in here and pull that off. Just set that away, and we got to reach all the way back up in there. Kind of hard to see this, probably. It's so hard out here in the light. Actually, it's harder outside. Way back up in here. Just show it to you with a screwdriver because it's hard to see it. There's a clip on the inner, this boot. There's a clip, metal clip. I'm just going to stick a screwdriver in it, turn it, try to loosen it up so I can get this off of here. It's kind of hard to show you that because it's kind of buried in there. But I want to get that loose so I can get this band off of here. Enough. I can always cut it, but I don't want to cut it if I don't have to. I think I got it loose enough I can probably pop that off. Let's see. I don't know. You can turn it. I'm trying to get a better shot at it. It's kind of hard to show it to you, but when I get it out of here, I'll show it to you. Just pushed it off there. I'm just pushing it off the boot. Get it off the boot. I think that'll work probably. See if we can get this boot off. There we go. We got the boot off. Now, I'm going to count the number of revolutions for this outer tie rod end down here, and just count, and then we'll put it back. So, 2, 3, 16. All right, so now we know how far to put it back on. So now we got to slide this nut off, slide the clip off, and slide that boot off so we can see what we're working with. You will need to get an alignment done after you do these. Get in this boot here and make sure it's loose and I can move it. I'm going to try to just grab it with a pipe wrench. A lot of times I find that will work. If I can get one in there, it works better than anything. It's moving. I hope I didn't knock you out of the way there and you can see what I'm doing. It did move though. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's pull that off. Get the new one, put it in. I did compare this to the one that came out. Make sure they're the same length, make sure they're right. We'll start this one in. Does come with some Loctite for it. I'm going to use a wrench on that. I have an inner tie rod kit to do that, but I don't need to. If I don't need to, I'm not going to get it out. Which I don't think I need to. I'll just use a wrench instead. Alright, let's put the boot back on. I do have my seal in here still. I don't think I'll be able to reuse that. I'll just show you what that looks like. That's kind of what it looks like. I could probably try to reuse that. I didn't break it, so you'd probably get in there and pinch that back on the boot. So I may want to try to do that. If not, I'm going to use a zip tie for now. I've got to get a new one of these. I don't have one, so I'll have to get one. And that's it for the inner tie rod. No movement, no play like the other one had, nothing. That's what you want. We'll see if we can get this back on here with the clamp. The clamp is looser now, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not. We're going to find out, though. Yeah, it looks like it went right back on there. That's good. Check that from the other side to make sure it's on all the way. Alright, get that clip back on there. All right. Try to do this without cutting it. That's better. That's a lot better. Oh, that's good. I think that'll actually work. It'll stay put. Good, we'll check it, but I think we're fine there. All right. I'm going to spin my, well, before you spin it on there, make sure you put the nut back on there. Well, the inner comes with a new nut. I'm going to stick the new one on there. Get it up out of the way. I said, right? I'm hoping you can see this. I can't see what you're seeing. Let me turn the camera so I can actually see what I'm looking at. Can you actually see this? Barely, right? Let's move you a little bit. Alright, 16. Not yet. Gotta get it started. There we go. There's 16. Back in the outer here. Hopefully you can see what I'm looking at. Yeah, you can, kinda. Get this, no play now, no movement in or out. It's good. Put that on there. Get a little more to line the cotter pin up. Good. Like I said, I just put this cotter pin in here yesterday, so I'm not worried about it. If it was an old one, I wouldn't reuse it, but this is literally brand new. When I did the hub, didn't realize I was going to have to do inner tie rods until I got this apart and realized that they were shot, basically. So they need to be redone. So. Tighten this lock nut up. Let's do that. Hopefully, yeah, I'm recording. I always forget if I'm recording or not recording or what I'm doing. I don't know. Get my. Unfortunately, on this one, these inners are pretty easy to get to. Sometimes they're buried in the suspension, and you definitely have to use the inner tie rod tool. And I have an inner tie rod tool for it. But I find that a pipe wrench, if you can get to them, works just about better than anything. So I'm not for making things harder, that's for sure. Tighten this up. Okay, and that's it. Not that very hard, to tell you the truth. Went well. I was able to reuse that band clamp, which is nice. I don't think it's going to be any problem. It doesn't look like it's going to be any problem at all. That's it. Well, that's it for inner tie rods on this 2007 Hyundai Santa Fe front wheel drive. Not an all wheel drive, but a front wheel drive. I don't know if there's a difference or not. Might be. I don't know. Not very hard. Pretty easy to get at. Pretty easy to get in and out. Definitely could feel them loose in the joint, moving around and causing some issues, especially when stepping on the brake. You could feel them a little bit, along with the wheel bearing and I believe the control arms. But if you have to do inner tie rods in that vehicle, I hope this helps you out. If you like the video, subscribe below. Thanks for watching.